Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amy and welcome to my Soul Freedom Tarot. So this is a collective reading. So I wanted to share with you a animal spirit card, which is the elephant spirit. This is learn from the past. And the elephant spirit is all about understanding what the past has done for you, not staying in the past, staying stuck in the past, but learning from it, being okay to be open to what took place, your wisdom, and to change your beliefs if those beliefs aren't working for you anymore. Discovering thyself and discovering yourself in a way of a different path, of a different belief. So it's all about elephant spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by elephant spirit who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. Call upon your ancestors, call upon your spirit guides. It's the greatness is like waiting for us. Really, it is. We're overthinking, we're in lack, we are in relationships that maybe are not the relationships that we want, and maybe our routines in life aren't exciting anymore. We're kind of bored, but we don't want to stay stuck in that boredom. We want to create newness. We want to create different ways of feeling better with ourselves. And that's the coolest chapter because you're in that in between and learning new paths, new direction is always scary. You're in fear, but it's so much worth it because you're now pivoting. It's just a pivot. And I also want to tell you, I had a birthday. This is for my Aquarians. Happy birthday. My friend just gave me this, my last fuck. I hope I can say that on here. It says, "Oh, look, it's on fire." That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Just enjoy your life, right? As best as we can during hardship, because I feel like we're always looking at that light at the end of the tunnel, or we see through the forest through the trees where maybe we didn't. We were asleep at the wheel. We have amnesia, all of that. So let's pull some tarot and see what the collective is feeling these days. For the last day of January, January 31st, we are going to have a full moon in the sign Leo tomorrow. So ignite your passion, ignite that fire within you. Let's pull some card spirit for the collective. Let's see what's going on. The Lovers, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Lovers card is all about being in this genuine kind of love. This is our past. This is our past energy. Where is this love now? This love is about Christ consciousness. This is about higher vibration. Adam is looking at Eve's eyes. There's respect. There's endearing love. So that's our past energy. So let's see what that's about. Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of grounding, a lot of happiness within that Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. There's definitely like deciding, is your heart being closed? Yeah, you have the Moon card. So we have the two major arcanas in the past. So you have the Lovers and then the Moon card. The Lovers, again, is just this love that's fulfilled. And then you have the Moon, which is interesting. We're going into a full moon. It's, I think, in the evening in Leo. So there's always something that's always hidden in the moon, but there is also direction in that moon too, because then there's light within this card. So this is very much an interesting dynamic. So maybe this love, this kind love, there was also something maybe hidden in this relationship, which might have started off with the Ten of Pentacles, fulfillment, wisdom, courage, and then there was this decision, something that you're maybe blocking, or your intuition was telling you this was really good, but why doesn't it not feel completely right? Because then we have the Two of Cups, which is Leo energy. And this is like a mirroring kind of energy. So it's also emotional. So there's emotion going back and forth to, there's also higher consciousness here. And maybe this is you, kind of like, why am I not getting this energy that I want back, that you're putting out there, which might be hidden behind the moon. Let's see, let's pull 3 cards Spirit for the Two of Cups. Okay, so you have the Strength card, which is higher consciousness, but you're also going through an ego, maybe a death of your ego, death of somebody else's ego. There's something here that you're seeing above and looking down and being like, this isn't feeling right, and I can't figure out why, because you're in this kind of like wishy-washy experience of whether that be in this relationship, whether that be at work. It really is understanding your pentacles, your worth, your discernment, because then you have the Four of Pentacles, and that is all about keeping that energy close to you. And then you have the pentacles underneath your feet. So there's something here that's been very draining for your consciousness, for your thoughts, your kind of like this mirroring effect, maybe in your job, your relationships, home. So there could be some kind of energy vampire that isn't, it's draining you. Because then you have the Ten of Swords, and that's in reverse. And that's kind of like, ugh, you have done all, your energy is like depleted because you're just putting all your swords. And this could be somebody putting swords in your back, and you're just done. You've come to that point of exhaustion, and you have to make a decision, a choice. Do you want to stay in this? Do you want to repeat this? Is it something that's going to change? Are you going to change? Well, that's the most important thing. Like, you can't depend on anybody to change, like, period. Let's see, 3 cards for, and that's air energy. Swords are always air energy. Let's see. Yeah, there's some lack. Somebody put you out in the cold. Maybe this relationship that started out really strong, but your intuition was telling you something was a little off and you couldn't put your finger on it. A lot of earth energy also in this reading, because there's a lot of pentacles. Pentacles are very much earth energy. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is somebody put you out in the cold. They don't feel worthy because they're not in the church here. There's very much lack. You're not seen. You're in this desperate place, like just very tired. These people are like tired. They're on crutches. Like the pain is so severe that they can't see past this energy. This energy is like really stuck. There is the Queen of Pentacles. So the thing that I get is that you are already abundant. You don't need anything. you're wanting to grow your harvest. You want to grow your heart center. You want to feel your heart center. You want to see the fruits of your labor, because all this lack and all this discernment and this relationship, it really got you. It really like hit you hard, because then you have the Six of Wands, and that's very much like forward movement. People are like celebrating. It's also fire energy. So this is also like Leo energy, or just fire energy, like where you have to ignite that fire within you. Maybe it got put out by all of these limiting beliefs, like the Five of Pentacles. So these like lack, this state of confusion. And really, the state of confusion is just you not seeing, or maybe you're seeing it and you're just not accepting it, that it's like done. Like, we can't keep putting this energy into the space, because the heart needs you to ignite, like to feel it, to honor it, to like sit with it, not to the point of hiding or anything like that, but knowing that this was a hardship for you, but bringing your abundance to your mind, to your heart, to your throat, to your alignment, with the Queen of Pentacles. That's what she's like, hey, like, even though this is tough times, you still have you. That is the most important thing. We're going to get hurt. We're going to get sidetracked. We're going to get, just, I think there's this like major bubble that's just going to ignite and burst and have this intuitive reset. And that's your journey, is to find your soul's like purpose and find yourself. No one is going to do that for you. But also, if you ask for ask the universe, ask your soul tribe, whoever they are, your spirit guides, help me find the way. Help me see what's around me. What are these, where is this leading me to? I want to be aware of it. All right, let's pull one card to seal this reading. Yeah, the Page of Wands. You're definitely going to be meeting someone who is rooted and he is grounded, or she. This is fire energy. Again, it's like the full moon in Leo. Like, give yourself the opportunity just to sit with your emotions, know what took place, and know that you're here for, it's like all about learning. It's all about redirecting your beliefs, figuring out what avenue to take, and there's going to be help along the way. We just have to be open to it, which I find to be beautiful. Meaning, like, the other day I got a call from a friend I haven't spoken to in so long, and she was like, hey, let's meet for coffee. And we've always had this, like, we always have those friends that are like, yeah, let's meet for coffee, and you like never meet for coffee. So I was like, yeah, I'll meet you. And I just really wanted to meet her. I was just like pulled to go and meet her. And I met her, and I was so surprised of our conversation, where it was like going towards, and she had the same thought process of where I'm at as well. So there was this synchronicity, this beautiful ignition to express myself, her to express herself. But it's like little things like that and now she's doing something completely different from what she was doing prior. It was just so cool to see that we can change our direction anytime that we want. We just have to jump through the fire, go through that passion, that Leo energy, and connect to that. And when it's scary and it's feels like you're about to throw up or whatever direction you're going to take, know that it's like maybe it's the right direction for you. So that is this reading today for the collective for January 31st, the end of the month. This month went by like so fast. Usually we're like, when is January going to end? Nope. January went super fast. And I think this is going to be the continued energy. So make sure that you give yourself some space, give yourself some opportunity, maybe go on a vacation if you can, even if it's a night out. Celebrate the achievements, like the elephant spirit. Look at the past in a way of reflecting on it. Hold that girl or man or boy that was hurt, and know that you were a child or whatever it was. And if you're in the space where you're not wanting to be your old self anymore, that old self, those old patterns just seem to have died, look at that and be like, you did the best you could. Now it's time to look at it in a new direction, new way of living, change up your routine, change up the way you dress, dress for you, do things for you. Okay. Whew. Okay, this is the collective reading. Please pass this on to somebody that would enjoy this. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a comment down below. Like, subscribe, share with others so we can really bring this channel to where I would love for it to go so I can bring this message to others. Thank you.